Sports Talk 1080, the team Orlando's Tuck and O'Neill. With Mike Tuck, I'm Jerry O'Neill. We have whittled it down to the final 4 in the NFL. Had 4 fun divisional weekend games. Odd in that we had what looked to be some one-sided games, but we ended up with an overtime after that Hail Mary again by the Green Bay Packers and 3 onside kicks. So there was some excitement.
I think what I like best about it is we got the best 4 teams in the Final Four, and we saw the best defenses all come up with big plays and big momentum shifters, and I think we should be excited. I mean, unless you had your team lose this week, and you got to be pretty pumped up that it's not always the case in sports where you end up with the best teams advancing. That's why we say upsets and crazy things happening. But in this case, we end up with the best 4.
It makes it most interesting to me for the AFC. I know one of the quarterbacks probably will have a cane in the huddle. That'd be Peyton Manning. But it is a home game. So Manning, Brady, 17 will be at least in Denver. And I think that gives Denver a puncher's chance. But they're going to have to play better offensively than they did to beat Pittsburgh.
Well, I think they need a little more offensively, but it's a reminder, too, that, you can win with your defense. And I think that's the way they're built, is they're built to win with defense. They're built to win with the running game, and they were able to do those 2 things very well. And if they do those 2 things well this weekend, then like a couple of years ago when they beat New England in Denver in the AFC title game, they'll be on their way back to the Super Bowl. And if you're the Patriots, that you have to come out and you have to – I guess they've just given up on the run. I'm imagining they're just going to go out there and try to throw the football. I don't even think they'll venture to run. If they weren't going to run against Kansas City, they're not going to run against Denver.
Quarterback's pretty good, though, for New England.
Yeah, that's why you probably want to throw more.
All right, so then let's look at the other game. Carolina, which team is going to play at home? Carolina the first half against Seattle, 31-0, or Carolina the second half, sitting on that lead, but then being forced to cover an onside kick of their own late.
If Carolina plays the way they did the entire game, they're going to be fine. And I think that really the game played into the way they like to play anyway. They were able to run the football. They were able to wind the clock down. You had some breakdowns defensively, obviously, that made it closer for them. But if they play that way, then they're going to have a great chance to win at home. In Arizona, they're going to have to bring that defense, and they're going to have to execute a little bit better on offense. But I think all 4 teams that advance feel good about their chances to get to Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, and Arizona, I think, should. I don't think they're going to fear. I don't think we're going to see what happened to Seattle early happen to Carson Palmer in Arizona. I really don't. I think they have more weapons. Russell Wilson was able to get outside the pocket and make his legs be a factor. He wasn't able to do that early. The pressure, all of a sudden they're down 14-0 right away. It got worse, obviously before it got better. I think that's going to be a very competitive football game. And then the other one, the AFC, I just can't say if we don't get more from Peyton Manning and the Denver offense than what we did Saturday. I think we're going to see a similar story, or Sunday it was, a similar story to New England's home win over Kansas City this weekend.
I'm excited.
I'm going to pick,
tee it up
this early in the week, I'm going to pick Arizona to go into Carolina and win, and that will follow as well New England's win on the road. 2 road wins this week again.
By the way, this guy's 8-0 in the playoffs.
Whatever.
No one's ever gone 11-0 before. You're going to make it happen?
Ready?
That would be pretty special if you can go 11-0.
All right, we're Tuck and O'Neill. Weekdays on the radio, 3 to 7 p.m. Sports Talk 1080, the team Orlando.